The economic costs of coronavirus are mounting everywhere, with the squeeze on international travel affecting airlines in particular. The German carrier Lufthansa has grounded hundreds of planes, and for UK regional carrier Flybe, it was all too much. The already struggling airline succumbed to bankruptcy, and it may not be the last. Cruise operators will also be suffering. Thousands of passengers are stranded aboard the Grand Princess off the coast of California as tests are carried out on board. The vessel belongs to the same company that owned the virus-stricken Diamond Princess, held off the Japanese coast last month with 700 cases on board and 6 deaths. As coronavirus increases its reach, with South Africa registering its first case and the UK and Switzerland their first fatalities, each day brings heightened levels of response. But the World Health Organization says it's concerned some countries aren't taking the threat seriously enough.
This is not a time for excuses. This is a time for pulling out all the stops. Countries have been planning for scenarios like this for decades. Now is the time to act on those plans.
The presence of community transmission means efforts to contain the disease are failing.
This is a 5-minute vote.
Money is being thrown at the problem in the United States, with Congress approving an $8 billion war chest. The International Monetary Fund says it's making $50 billion available in aid to low-income and emerging market countries to fight the epidemic. But economic gloom, with the rising threat of recession, has brought some glimmers of opportunity. One e-commerce firm in South Korea said it was struggling to keep pace with demand as shoppers desert the streets and move online.
In the past, we used to go out with the truck half full, but these days there's so much to deliver. There are packages left over after filling the truck completely.
Elsewhere, the retreat of whole communities into isolation continues. In Bethlehem, Palestinian officials have closed the Church of the Nativity weeks before the Easter season that draws tens of thousands of visitors and worshippers to the traditional birthplace of Christ. Italian schools didn't open on Thursday and won't for some time to come. Similar scenes in India, Iran, France and Japan. In all, around 300 million students in more than 20 countries face weeks of disruption. Desperate measures in what feel to many like desperate times.
When this emergency is over, we will look back, and I am convinced that we will be proud of how an entire country has faced this with courage and determination.